team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU's Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a playoff team from last year, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Set to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Pistol formation. To the air. It's Reed. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The pass rush closing in. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Lets it fly to the wide out. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Could take it all the way. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Oh, just a tough way to start this game for this offense. Throwing an interception on their very first drive. Now, see how their own defense will do, but they cannot panic, make a couple adjustments, and get ready next time they get the ball.
First and goal here for the offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
They'll pass up the chip shot field goal. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 4. Dropping back. It's Manning. Looking to the end zone. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Catch made over the middle. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
With the option keeper here for a big gain for this Texas A&M quarterback. It's reminiscent of a guy like Johnny Manziel who could do so much damage when he played for Texas A&M. But they've had others come back to...
He's in the clear. Past the 10, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies.
But it was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Automatic on the PAT. Bringing it out, it's Walker. And he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. Can they catch him? Touchdown, LSU. Who will score? What a highlight moment. The kickoff taken all the way back for a touchdown.
Man, a kick return for a touchdown is one of the most electrifying plays in football. Everything has to align right. Great blocks. Return man hits the crease just like he did there. Then he's off to the races. By the way, if I'm the kickoff coverage team, I don't know if I'd be kicking to this guy anymore.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Quickly. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Looking downfield, it's Reed. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Looking to throw it on first down. It's a quick grab. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert third and short here from the 50. Looking to throw again. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. He's bringing it back. Powering through a tackle. Touchdown, LSU. Pick six could be a
that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw it. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Offense back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. And one big play has moved the ball across midfield. First and 10 in enemy territory. To throw, it's Reed. Looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. He goes down, but snags the ball and gives this defense a takeaway.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. A handoff to the back. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And looking for a big play here. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a first and goal. From the shotgun, drops back, bringing pressure. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on first and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on second and goal.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
Well, this defensive unit has certainly picked a great time to make a stand with back-to-back sacks, starting with that first and goal play. Curious to see if the defense revs up its engine and tries to apply some pressure here on third down.
Pressure is coming. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Woo, good job by this defense. That quarterback doesn't need much room. They did a heck of a job to keep him out of the end zone, and now we got a fourth and goal situation.
And he's got it, no problem. And that will extend their lead even further. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Should be the last play of the quarter. Back to pass. It's Reed. Makes a quick grab. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. We've got a good early quarterback duel so far, Kirk. Let's check out the stats. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. It's a short return. They bring it down to the 22, but this defense steps up and makes a big play.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Receiver makes the grab. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Handoff from the shotgun. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offensive coordinator, you hit a ball, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Tigers!
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Fires it to the wideout. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it, just misses it.
7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. The Aggies will come to the line on 4th down looking to convert. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field, going for it on 4th down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Makes the catch downfield. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling in the faith he has in his guys.
To throw, it's Reed. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
And he shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. And the Aggies come up to the line in a hurry-up.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Back to throw again. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, give him the ball.
So from the 9-yard line, it's 2nd and goal. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Brought down with the completion, moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. And they punch it in. 3rd and goal on the 12th play of this drive. Back to throw. It's Reed. On the move now. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
The defense here very much aware of the threat of this quarterback's legs. Even in a condensed space inside the red zone, it's a wonderful job to stop him short of the goal line on that 3rd down play. And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Bringing it out, it's Walker. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Takes the handoff. It's Durham. Got the first down and still motoring. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, we go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
The offense going with the hurry-up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking deep to the right side. The ball is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Across the 40. Inside the 20. And he steps out at the 2. So close to a pick 6, but a tremendous play.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception. And a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. Looking to pass. It's Reed. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
fielded in the end zone. It's Walker. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Coleman.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. Looking to throw here. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the return ends with the man stepping out of bounds. First play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. Dropping back. It's Reed. He escapes the pocket. Runs out of room and runs out of time. They trap him for a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held onto the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack. Avoiding the pressure, moving out to the right. The ball is loose. The ball bounces out of bounds, so the offense will hold on to possession.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The Aggies will look to convert here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And they can't connect. It's a costly turnover on downs.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking deep downfield to the left, and it's hauled in way downfield. Touchdown, LSU. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Dropping back, it's Reed. Quarterback finds a target on the right, it's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
Looks to the left for a quick throw. Wide open downfield. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's caught. It's Owens. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Owens. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Aggies. How in the world do you lose track of the reliable tight end on that play?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so locked in on the wide receivers or maybe the running game that they just forgot about the tight end. The guy's wide open. That's an easy throw.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Dropping back, it's Manning. With the catch, it's Durham. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to a 49. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The sure hands. It's Watkins. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Second down. We're going to throw it. Looking for the wide out. He's wide open. Look out. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. He was perfect on his first attempt, but this is tougher from 49 yards away. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Aggies will kick this away to start the second half. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They're fortunate to have the lead at the break with those pass protection problems. Let's see if they can clean that up here in the third quarter. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. They tackle him at the 38. Solid game. Nice play there.
These guys didn't let the halftime break slow them down. They continue to dominate the line of scrimmage, give the ball to the back, Nice big positive gain to get things started here in the second half.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Picks up the first, looking for more. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Looking to throw. It's Manning. That's reeled in. It's Anderson. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, it is incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Man, I don't know how he wasn't able to hold on to that football in the end zone. That's a touchdown. A great opportunity lost, but a lot of relief for this defense. When they get to film next week, they're going to want to know what happened. What was the breakdown that almost allowed that big play?
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Caught behind the line. It's Anderson. 0 running stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Pulls it in. It's Durham. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. LSU has moved into the red zone. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Caught near the sticks. It's Coleman. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to throw. It's Manning. He's running out of time here. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Chris, I got to tip my cap to this quarterback. I know he's putting up some yards today, and let's face it, they've got the lead, but he has faced some pressure. That's the 4th time that they've been able to get after him and bring him down, so it's feast or famine one way or another in this game right now.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's got it right near the end zone. He will score. Touchdown, LSU. Well, the energy really building now. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Texas A&M offense back on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Scanning the field. It's Reed. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw it again. Lets it fly to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Short connection to the tight end here. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. Looking for a man. The tight end has got it. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Now they'll come up second down and goal from the 10. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. They can't stop him. Touchdown, Texas A&M. This offense is still clicking.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Using his legs, it's Durham. You bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid game.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
To the air, it's Manning. Zips it down the middle. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
I love the idea of this quarterback just continuing to give his guy a chance. Already making multiple plays. Why not put it up in the air and give him a chance to get in the end zone one more time?
It's a shotgun run call. Gets into space at the 50. Here he goes. At the 10 now. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. Look out, room to run here. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Aggies. They were not going to catch him that time.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Walker. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Back to throw. It's Manning. Quick throw to his receiver. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. They need a yard here on fourth down to keep this drive alive.
Now, a fourth down.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket, but it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop.
Wow, Chris, I don't know. You got control of this game, and you go for it here? A little bit confusing. Why even allow your opponent any chance of anything? Finish out the win and just punt it away.
And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. Getting set. Here's second down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Defense is coming after him. Delivers quickly to the left side. Caught with room to run. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. The Aggies will line up here on first down and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Man, it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's third touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
He's got the first and still going. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll slot the ball now at the 35. And Kirk, that puts him over 150 yards today. He's just putting on a huge show in a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on the football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today.
Back to pass. It's Manning. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. Knocked out of bounds, but It's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. And that completion puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now. He'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Second and goal play. Spot the ball at the 9. And the quarterback dropping back. Slings a quick throw. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
That play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
Always nice to see a defensive end come up with a sack after a long day in his 4-3 scheme. He earned that one.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And it's good right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Scanning the field. It's Reed. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain.
Well, just a really heads-up play by this receiver. Yeah, he maybe could have fought to get the first down, but I love the fact he got out of bounds. You save your timeouts, you stop the clock. The offense has a chance to regroup, and now you're in striking distance to get the right play called at the right time.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? They desperately need it. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
4th down now, and defensively, you know you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. This might be for the ball game. Tries the right with a quick throw. He's got it. That is enough for a first down. He brings him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Looking to throw yet again. The receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Well, hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Catch made on the left side. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Pass is broken up. Turnover on down. What a stop.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter, game on the line, and then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not, and that, to me, is probably the ball game.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Here comes a handoff. Oh, what a cut. Still going. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. And the defense calling time here with 26 seconds to play. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And the defense will take a timeout here. 22 seconds on the clock. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He fires downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. First down. We're going to throw the football. Catch made in space. Look out. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
Oh, and that's another touchdown for this offense. They continue to go out there and battle. I'm going to see what this handshake's going to be like after the game. I don't know how the opposing coach feels about this late score.
Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched 2 really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you.